mze on timinke yenti ebehena yedi nkomane ho sere nuama enso besi akọ ede afa ewo yendwumadi so no kakrefo no mede bantim efiera no yarase ya ne bedi nkomane afa nuama nso aye kamanu alhaji aye PR enso ade my young apostle san ya de nsam no avemu ane anope ewo yendwumadi so na yebekoda afa ato so na yedi nkomane ho sere nuama enso ebesi akọ ede afa so that drop me and AFCON and I say where a latest ranking and also about and FIFA the na fe yembe be Ghana enso edana fe ento so emfa enfro ne wo sere nuama ebesi akọ enanope na our latest ranking FIFA wo mu ade aba Morocco for edikan e Africa Senegal wo mu aye second and afi Nigeria aye third ubenya ne Algeria fourth Egypt aye fifth and Ivory Coast wo mu ye sixth Cameroon aye seventh Tunisia aye eighth DR Congo wo mu aye ninth and afi Mali wo mu ye 10th e Africa na ohwe se ne nuama zikwa anu asepa Ghana ya wa Ghana our world it was 72nd and I feel on the 14th of Africa no e kakrefu ode benti the Black Stars yanso ya modemo kakra and ya don some no afem ma na ya bakwa ma no so ne ya say I ready and alaji to so abwen komo on young apostles issues wo mo de aba hello alaji good morning. Okay yeah say bibia so be ka say apom ye de bibia aboko de
Ibia boko me pacho mo so mo hote sen
ye nyame adom yanso ye wo ye pa we re enra ana ye nya statement be free maso ye say with poor officiating as a referees esisi mu ye pa e wo league nim tie say de free na koi Ghana Premier League no my madwen say matches akai mumo ebiem no kra e wo masan elecity ana decision mo take denti ana mama take this decision.
Well my mentia otifo football ye bo e Ghana hasi any areas final nyina no ye de emra na edi agroyi make rules and regulations se match e be kwaso a game no organizers omo nipa num bia match no omo na ye omo hweso the man in the middle I friend say a referee any omo ebo ano line 1 line 2 and a from assistant referee 1 assistant referee 2 fourth referee and a match commissioner. That we know some day prepare ye any fairness a year juma on match day. The match a koso na ipa N9 and as nipa numuyi or modebo answenia it marks the beauty of the game. A ma game followers no lose confidence and as a game no integrity no a year compromise. And see, obey say referees no betimi IFA. Referee and modern ball can either make or unmake a team. Science a referee one poor call. A team who no. And as a team Eddie emphaso enya go and I say go straight to be share. I can say yes, Ghana match in match out. Officiating abe a nightmare and that's an albatross on the neck of a year teams. Last Friday, has for a considered a goal against Dreams and a year a clever goal not to be nina. Following day, Saturday, Kotoko Eshe a goal against Team from Go Stars, go no Antony and Nina. Yes, so last Sunday, against Power United, when to create game. It's a 2 goals, both be anyone, it's me. You put the game na ye bono. Emra ena ye di ebo. And we do accept the referees et me a young from so. And from so no say a baku anami nubia. Obeka say a human error in young fancha omo. But a query repeated over the time. That's a cause for concern. Say see a kind now one particular team. Any referees in fact referees from so and for so. Obeka say what is so special about this team or the bia or referee from so a bomb. In the same vein, I can see a also now match after match in a particular manner. One team is always the victim of poor officiating. Naturally, you can't gloss over it. Your apostles, they are booking back to back here. All the matches still no function through a officiating. Yebakumasi against Kotoko. You lost the game under circumstances there. And you fair. Emma on the day, the referee Alex Cote, our part of a year GFA, referee successes. I can defeat ya, Apostle Senya no Kumaseno, na a year a referee inflicted defeat ya, na a normal uncle ye. And when ye ba wentia against Hasufuk, yenya a penalty in the game, referee nanye. Ye was Samatics, I was Samurai boy, and a penalty on the day, referee nanye. And when football, time like Edibo. In the third match in Samba Boy against Samatics, first half 45 minutes, plus time added of 3 minutes. Time added on a part of the game. 3 minutes long, almost even should go. Almost show goal long, almost 100% of the time added on after a year 3 no. 50 minutes almost go. I thought to assume last Sunday could be you. You go against All United. All people share a very two clean goals. No issues with the goals. It is a few minutes. You could run back 2-1.
You have just 1 minute remaining. You can dial.
Yani efura na ebon komona yeto aso de efura na Mateo concerns now I make it from instances I make abc this moment how game no so Friday morning dreams ebeba so anase monkosa game no
enura ye a release I actually say due to poor officiating against our team like no so Ghana say no yeah boycott league with immediate effect. Your boycott, a bit novel in football in the world. You tell say boycott, team never go Accra, all right. Team never hear a part of the pre-match meeting, all right. Team never dress up parking, so all right. They're born, and
you have
okay, I know kakre for the benchi. I want some say if you're allergy and you na bon come watch mu say they go on the phone name say omoba keke board here and I say no so ebeba sento won sem no officiating won sem ya na Kotoko so uduwa we global supporters union for won so akwa meeting say yesisi omu pa nti won so trollete e dey akoma the FA as said ye tie bia nya de say won so league no sem panin fa anye ya won so betimi I so me continue na ombuafu pa yentie the global supporters kakra women so attitude
football which are increasingly being placed in risk over 3 consecutive seasons. Asante Kotoko has suffered decisive and material prejudicial officiating decisions at the same venue, that is the DNA Dance Park, which is affecting us critically in achieving our roles and responsibilities and in achieving our targets. We can recall in 2003-2004 football season, referee Franklin Akumate, an Accra-based referee, awarded a last-minute penalty against Asante Kotoko, which after the game, the footage clearly shows that
and body Kotoko side na Pasco about capsules and no pay boy chido mo tetre live and some of the obenya Pasco and obetimi abona afedwuma die and your man so etime kama ediamantiana washa so ede amame Pasco and no our German so betimi afre number na for din komo on 0557453579 na bibia so aye kama ede amana no pay ewe ndwuma die so na tabia and no our German so tabia ba capsules no wina bia ebetimi aboapa na bibia so etima kama afi amatabia ba Mr. Malaria Draw and afi takum no so emu odepa 0243686861 na wabo enkomana no pe Alaska Star Enterprise no so na medu do eho se ne ope wo pepe sana sembia ope 3D 5D ni nyina obi enso ewe yaso na no pe awon sabetimi aka bi na nuaman so ayekama de amana afi eba ne se ne artificial grasses ani nyina obi yawa dum yawa Mrs. Anache Plaza building no ma and ye di ye njuma 0554 114878 na afro di nkomo yeram na was cement vital balm stem capsules ni nyina aya gan asem na me di today gan no so aboye pa na de wom enso express ene enwema nkoye mfama wo ye bema opom den e wo mpem anase odwuma die wo mpem e wo fama wo de bo ene cement ni bi adwuma enso abeko kama etimi di amana bibia akoye 0240616061 afe wo bobi emolitaba supplement no e wo adwuma enso enu ye kantanka e ba pharmaceuticals wo mu anade aba enti se immunity wonum bia e boost immune system e sobote general well-being ti edro de enom e wo adwuma enso agana for ese mu pebi na afe mu nom na bibia enso aye kama root and rono ana me kan for dem as root Mr. Ruta life ana afe Ruta tonic anom enso betimi anum bi amana boa na Ruta Mr. no aye malaria tonic no so boa typhoid fever ana afe Mr. no so say medical kano eno eboa 0244485632 na afe worin perform enso di nkomo ene anope fancy di Maria
wo ye to so ye na se ma ya boa fo na no pe Kojak pharmacy yen kan cho say Kojak Chako toothpaste no eno so da so ye adwuma ana Kojak aye regular fluoride and so aba boa do bia wo brush titi bia no ya sharon so am said ya ho dem pa era aye wonum na bo gam e ho ba ebiem no aba sama se enya ho dem pa na fe ama wonum so aye hwam kama fe wo be je aye Kojak F ani Kojak P we aye mouthwash a che so brush wi a eno so ana ba use na procod no eno so aye adwuma pa se wuti ena paiwo ana se bia migraine ana ba wo de no eno so aye flu bi ana chewa what drone aye Kojak aye procode number ni aye 0244 559597 chasa wone ayo Kojak company for no and some kasana make house 3P garlic meshano and some other so ya jume boost immune system the moment our system ebenya ho na be fight and some area tia ya de bi no and some abesa ba sa wo your brana menstrual pains and so no and so aye disorders ebiem aye ne kan say why kase am abroso aye high blood pressure and some anaba what no aya 3P garlic mixture enwa ena beduwa kagina mu amaniyo manso fry and some adiama wo pe bia to pharmacy bia bona simple kran heba shop bia no won so ebeka bi number no and some aya 0248928824 na woni aya chasa 3P pan for no and some ankasa no pay no say obase bia akwa your dentist and so make can for gingerment and so anamao na examination consultation or why so kakana basi tu aya wo senior replace emao yemfa braces emu sene so anasempo wuti wodi ane ne kan say extraction anabaso ye aya teeth whitening and some anabaso ya obeko abrepo junction kwan na wo fa so akobant ma broad na bank and some awase topo ana chasa gingerment aya juma 0559139582 na gingerment and some ajoso Jackson enro no ewa dwaso enom aya dupatete adrone ne ya Jackson herbal meshanwa ana betu a 3D ase eno aya malaria fever no eno som abekwa honam ya ne honam re wo be so region na so asa konwuma so no aya Jackson herbal meshanafe asa to typhoid no ensom ase amani pedrano ensom anya ne fa hodi kama aya 0244723541 now ne Dr. Jackson enkasa
wo ye room na fe yen to so enfefra Facebook way and so kwaku Barcelona say good morning fancy and no and so aba Go Stars mame and so live on Facebook already akwada and say good morning kojo samsa blessed morning guys and one also atrote amena no pay junior Chelsea and so the message about the GFA step in officiating issues are getting out of hand no Edward Abakobi Frimpong Junior and so a message and after Lukman Isa messages here Evans Ado also message and after Tunchi munina no mujina so na no prayer mo monitor ye djuma die we so the Achisco was supreme morning and I no pay and we are today about update from Barca can be one samba nana don and some natural update on United and news at one samba sorry Solomon and say good morning Joseph Quarten and so trust more fine and about question say good morning from Wasa Yadamasipa and afia wuni power enso message ewo ha nyame adoma na semi final ewo inter schools no ayo Kes Milo no woman Our Lady of Grace and afro Pokuwari and Prempeh College and asem get to acquaint wonsem and no fancy I ready yankwa na afi yanto so emfa emfiri say bibia boko
wo radio adom bibia final so e
nyame adom
the radio party mama nya no quick na yemkomra na yemra to so 9:30 yebesa banti ayemfa foreign na real quick shout out mom yankwa Ghana yes yenim say afcon tumadi yewie ama cha Senegal man no wo so agye area so mo na so onsam de emsa mo na so bani ade eno be campaign no enso ade tro wonim say me no ka so me ya ye fa so Senegal man kwakodru obukrom na omusudi ade ba kwa fa so the moment abako aye tournament abako kwaje enso aye so na so bon so man pani no enso be hia enwa excellency ye fa so Basiru Diomaye Faye ono enso mana chas waje aye nkwada no nyina so akwa ma chas time wo mo so mabadru ye enie a chas in pictures any active video no enso ana ba goalkeeper ye fa so Edward Mendenom ene Sadio Mane nom wo benya Khalidou Koulibaly no ma fai le man in dia nom enso ana chas boys wo mo so akane nyina no wo mo so abadru aye Senegal kono mo abra no na jo a chas deep in the night ana chas wo mo so abadru ma fa ye eno so across cameras any ade wo mo nyina so oman no enkwada na kwa ba say oman konkoden pa ana said enkwada no so akoya juma against all odds aye Morocco game na ye bo aye final obi anim sa pressure ne ye kan sa tension enso awom na chasa nkwadai akwatu oman anim no aye mampanya kasa na hia nkwadai na ye den am tetane de aka ne nyina no enso ama ye temfa enano pai enso awo show no so a ye the latest ane de aka ne nyina no enso ante abana onim sa ye kwa boboku a ye fanam FC Barcelona mama Barca team no na jamensa kan se enwa ye beka Barca omu goal omu share ya referee say ball no ay outside ama semi ane kan se vanom amonso abeka oh ana Cheselamino na wire off ane adema Cheselane omu draw ya okay say coach na akabi ama Chesa kwatana ye fan say Dion gomu nyina no enso akabe na no pay no ye say emparfo kwatana so omu say ayampa lami yama 19 no nam wire off na line no mo draw ya obi ya say ane ye sisi bounce ana denden enso afran kosi ni adene nyina no wo mo say na ayo 2 centimeters into 19 no ayo 2 centimeters ano na chesa ayo outsider and some chesa referee decision and some our match no and one no chesa no pay no ye the update and the akane nyina no and some at banana pay kawasa bansa for some among I can say official photo shoot and some abaso of Barcelona woman training grounds where your moment a boys nyina no woman some kwakwa and can some photo shooter and some ayo jumaria chesa no pay no ye the update bana jamensa kan say answer Barca na ye ka say no yesem aka aye just 14 million euros na FC Barcelona wo mo return to near ye kan say 1:1 the moment wo mo return to 1:1 no ye di ka cho say wa betumi abobra na chese sika bi abanya bi no wo som utumi spente ensom our market no mu amane ye enti de menya no say answer Barcelona target Bernardo Silva we anya first time wo mo som pen okay Bernardo wanom ay captain Adama Bobokua ye fan Man City and I can say no ye season yourself and some ay free agent Barca for no and somebody break once again one say sound this omunya sofa one so pe enom antem kokota na de amana Barca for bo fu and say Shadrack mami akoda na fan draw Fernandes akoda no nanu ya one start sam omu introduce no na draw ay akoda ketua wanom ansom I watch as a team no na Jamaican sa wo mu kobo super cup amnam wiem eba na nsam ensom na beto da some boy no e decide so be free Bobokua ye fan Barcelona and my teammate bi right from Saudi Arabia mo ye on chance on board no wo mu ye so mo ya kwadai ensom abeka sa na ye kase no Jamaican kan say boy no e be join Paris Saint-Germain na the PSG fan ni say wo mu som ebe so mo ni Bobokua ye fan Barca edin komo sere be ya enko ko for time bi ensom ameto clubs ne me no ensom entem na bossa for no wo mo pressure around by 6 million euros na fe wo mo som amasa move no eno ensom abaso kama no pay say yes moment o mo kaso pay no ma onko ama kodaye na anwe so no de chinchira obako bon no pa bi abo no me tesa Hanse Flick ensom ama boy no ban say Wontumi any first team enya training ama chaso ama kwankra say akoda no ama training amra so ana chese captains no any coach ekasa ya mo gumu na wo gumu kwa no draw Wontumi and Barcelona wo mo first team and training no mom wo betimi ayizi omo facilities no ensom ade individual enya training no sansa me no kase no jameme san kan nyina no sa akoda no mete say ebetimi abase nyame ya doma aye Saturday ebai bobo kwa wan sa Paris Saint-Germain wo mo our league match against Oze enom aye game a draw no ensom obi an di ebetimi apiem ensom our match day squad ni mo a enom aye de free amaso ya ensom ade aba answer Atletico Madrid ensom a striker ye for Julian Alvarez ayo bi American ensom aba catch us Barca fan panipa any Barca nam kwamba ba return 1:1 as of and te pan nyina no na report so twasa wo mo Atletico ebetimi adwo mo kwan nyame yare masama akoda no ensom aka Barca ni apre na yese club ba ko a na ni apre ye pansom our Premier League ni mo esansa boy no ebe so return to the Premier League no yese Chelsea ensom ani apre na me no kasai wo mo be so mo twasa Chelsea for no aye well and simple say be the whole deal ebe true 100 million euros wo mo som ebe 100 ebe fa akoda no ye for Julian Alvarez enso adena ba boboku a ye for Chelsea eno ensom aye de ebe na so ye kasai no Barca for some atwensa wo mo fair play ensom ebe ye adwuma serebe a anyama som ebe ko kama de matim na no ensom aye de free amaso ye ensom ade banana pe enwa wo mo confirm ma gay ensem de ye ka pinsom ade acho mansin for no ani akoda no Womarie JC number 15 ana omode ma gay na the first words and any interview no bubusa ma gay so pani wabana dene kan okra ma oye wadwensa wobom ade amada scalable so Man City any ade yenche some player ye fa no say ma gay ene wonom akoba no ball ade Man City bobokuo no wonu som ade tudwa
come and play for this club, and I think for me I've always just been obsessed with getting better and wanting to improve. That's something that I'm constantly striving for, and I think this is the perfect place for me to do that. You know, the environment, you know, I've heard so much about the club and the fans, you know, the players speak for themselves, the manager, so it's definitely the right environment for me to improve and just get better. I mean, first and foremost, it's such a honour. Such a
city baby about Bonama just were improving that fee. I'm on a motorbike swap picture and no I can't free. I latest I signing Man City. Your friend some gay and our tenant Caribbean Manchester United and so Nusa Mazraoui. One on the Morocco Alco Afcona shockingly. One more game my only other drew chest at town Canada. Nusa Mazraoui through any Alcotano and some other drew Jamaican weekend game against Arsenal. Nusa Mazraoui so abaya available the Man United Sasana Michael Carrick ba emoye damon for and some pro position any ate na man you asema yeke answer one different Alessandro Martinez and I confess about na man you former players no a post coach no Roy Kenom Nicky Bartonum any adomo kasa too much and Alessandro so by reply mo na utimisa anyo mo da kra Alessandro be kaso so ba so mi din come answer me feel ho brother Bobby puno na yen kasana di kama me Nicky Bate na Nicky Bate se hwa na Lisandro Martinez no kaso e hwa wo akwara nketwa me wo 15 years ma di mfi adionum na me akwakora tesa me mba puno na me ganche Nicky Bate e wa do no reply Lisandro Martinez.
You know, knock injuries. He had some been really unlucky with injuries, and yeah. And look, I don't know him personally. I've never seen him, so I don't know how he can say. What did he say? When he sees us face to face, I haven't seen him. And actually, you know, knock on my house, 50 years of age, I'm not going knocking on someone's house saying, come and have a chat.
Yeah.
It's just ridiculous. And it's just, all it is like, it's just, if you're going to get that precious, you better be shit out every week. Injuries, had some been really unlucky with injuries. And yeah, look, I don't know him personally.
Yes, I'm and I want to be, I was so much don't go project down some crowd. Yes, I did, and some chroma free. You bet your post scores and so player. What are some animal is and drop Martinez not post scores, no. What are some watch as a massa, a small carry. One wire, one on Sarah Pretibium. And yes, I was a Manchester City tea and one no. War cancer can be say. Young fat Lisandro Martinez. And Premier League, Emmanuel Bama, Postcos, as a repeat, Yensentia Paul, ABM Awa Bruno, as a reply, Mayu, a defender, Postcos, and Kasai.
And batting you back on the arse. I will look. I might change I haven't changed my opinion yet. I still not sure that you can win a league with him. He's got to do it over a period of time. What he did on Saturday, brilliant, yes, but you've got to do that now over a period of time to show you can win the league. They've got a big game at Arsenal on Sunday, so.
Chelsea, Omo Campanano, Pedia Minyansa, and Flores Sadia Media Marquadana, Fanasa, Jeremy Jacquet, the report Minyansa, Bino Egusare Prussia, Emma Rene, Somunjano, Emanemo, Aya Chelsea, Omutimimo, Outside Yabaka Mountain Chelsea, woman pay £55 million, and a Chelsea will say, woman Trabat, January, I was so can be a swammer center back, Eba Ansana, winter transfer market, Across in Tiaquano, and a some other Prussia, the Ma, Aya Chesana Club, no more. Bournemouth, a boy now. Your friend Marcos, a yes, Senesi. One of the S of Bournemouth was a January party. Woman Yama, Chesa Quatana, and some Cobabian today. Chelsea, yes, Senesi, no. Woman, some Nabana, Bournemouth, na Jamie Carragher, and so say. And our message, me found Quadan, and J. Trophy. Chelsea, my message, and your famous line is you don't win anything with kids. Na sam kwadana mo tetenom yemfa trophy na mo Champions League na no e Portugal one na am center back Thiago Silva na how many years 37 that time abachacha me say would young kwada dia shili nom ene trawo chalaba yanya me sama no yo Jamie Carragher e de futuo e de ma Chelsea one team no.
And for me, it's so obvious. And you just mentioned, you know, the famous line, you don't want anything with kids. People forget Man United didn't win with kids. They didn't. The reason that team won, and listen, the class of 92, what they went on to achieve, legends, all of them, some of them decent lads as well. But they had Cantona, they had Schmeichel, they had Steve Bruce, they had Roy Keane. These people got them through those, you know, first couple of years. And then they become the leaders. And then there's people underneath them, younger players, Ronaldo and Wayne Rooney, and that's what you do need, because when you actually, I know we're getting to sort of Chelsea, but you do need those older experienced players, you do, because not every player you bring in is going to work, not every transfer is going to work. So the idea that you think you're going to buy a team of all young players and they're going to grow, the idea will be we'll grow over the next 3 or 4 years and then what a great team we have. I don't think football's like that. Everyone's got the same plan. Oh, we're going to build, we're going to grow each year, we're going to get better. It doesn't work for everybody, and you do need those players. And when you go back to sort of Chelsea in the previous regime when they won the Champions League, who was centre back? Thiago, how old was he? Was he 37, 38 at that stage? You know, he had a huge influence on that.
Our team, Chelsea, Wontumi, and Champions League matches, and also Paris Saint-Germain. One training session, and so Baswim, sir, we're Pierre from some training, Jamaican and some Panafono, so Babin Panafono, and so your red fans, Sheikh Nassar Al Khelaifene, Luis Campos, almost some about training, and of course. So our brand of Peno, Yara Amte Taba, Jamaican and so PSG. One would come almost so Quacopo, our Lesbono, one would supporters 2,600 and a way. Now, out of that number, a woman come 500, and some of your members, Adama Ultras, now Ultras, and about Quawe Pie, I just a game and no some other cost or Mansell Fono, one also trying to pass so our near Oslo. Now, I'm all Quawan, and woman bottle claimed, and some other bottom some Mansell Empire, make an annual Swama Sadia. Now, almost 2 Omo Quantum, now shockingly, Mansell Ayatronino, answer Omodana Fanasa Leggings, now, as I say, I don't know, Titana, tentente besu na so no the only player no hwebie Ryan Sharky onon kwa na chese awoni mu wo leggings ensom ade yetro na enom aye mansiri for dia chese no ensom abaso ama chese na no pay no yare update ba mansiri coach chese na kwara na fer so fodin ayobi a wonyo problem e won nsa na chese nsa so ano emsa ebi mu abu ama chese na nyina che dwomo som abaso mo twa no sa wo mo monitor wo sari akwada na dia no eno som abasi akwa eno aye kakra fi mansiri dia no mo ensom ade banana parfait Madrid about Dortmund and anaso mo bom na komom na Madrid and Monaco game no Rodrigo aye out ebiam Rudiger ensom aye out omo no ensom antimi mo sa game and ensom ababaso na coach ye fan Alvaro Belwa one do say you want to gas ono ada som no gidi e wa kwatana ye fan Arda Gulash ensom emu amademi nyansa Arda Gulash ayobi na wo mo game abaso kwambia so no wonom enso aba start na oni Mbappe and a ba aya pre-match conference and ensom abaso wonim say aya Mbappe say sa tutubana omo bom na no no dabaso kan nyina no sa adene dia bia akoso no ya debat obi anu a wodaute aya Jude Bellingham na mo dabaso kan nyina no sa wo mo tutum sa bia supporters no mani nti amobebo tutu ni adene mom yemfa nkosoa nipa ba kopa sa bia somasi nkwaye dinatem wo benten kwaye dinatem sa mobo tutu dia ene obi atem ni nyina no ene o sa mobo tutu ba sa mobo tumani ene se Jude Bellingham so yenya sa otuani sim tasavini so no ye sa kra but Jude enkom report amenya sa you say Enho Sanchez ono aye Madrid empanifo ni bia yeso ru anom aka Jude asa bama I also preja modern body mo bang send now ball Dortmund and Kiame for one mount your panier. You know, home no preja modern body mo. I mean, I'm a demand say I was so short responsibility. And I am Madrid a penny. You say Enho Sanchez, what was some demanded your flower katana? Your friend said Jude, our Arsenal. What about big game against Inter Milan? Na Gabriel Jesus and Mikel Arteta na bar. And your press conference, they come on Arsenal, I'm coach, you know. Mikel Arteta on a game against Inter Milan on last season. What do you compare this season? Because Arsenal and some amount was through a last season here. And to game about so coach, you know, and some don't come on Kakayinchi said here. Arteta and then some a buy.
Some different players as well. Let's see, and different coach for them as well. I think the task is going to be equally difficult, but I think we had. Watching it back, a really strong performance here. The margin that we lost the game by a penalty, that obviously we all saw what happened there. Very disappointed. So yeah, we're gonna know how this sets up. We have very clear idea what we have to win the game, but we'll try to apply that to be better.
Manager Fanasa Mikel Arteta now Yadene accepts on European line for the show. Ebiemno Mamene opposite number Christian Kivu ono ene kakra by bat on Manuel Akanji and some other bar Chesa Jumadina Sunim sir Manuel Akanji say Arsenal are one of the best, but on Yintum say Arsenal and the best team and so was Europe. Was one of your the best team was Europe, no, and some are Bamunchin, Massa. Was a by Romania Pampe, Tomo no Arsenal, no, and Omaya Massa, or say and Bamuncino and the best. No, Arsenal are one of the best. Yenchi Manuela Canjaro from Kemanadri, Elbaso, our San Siro.
For me, they're not the best team at the moment, but they're definitely up there. So it's going to be a big challenge to forward, and also the ones that they concede. Yeah, I think Arsenal is one of the best teams in Europe. For me, they're not the best team at the moment, but they're definitely up there. So it's going to be a big challenge, but I'm confident that we're ready for it. In my opinion, the best team in Europe at the moment is Bayern. They play really good football. They score so many goals. I've seen the goal difference that they had to how much they scored, and also the ones that they concede. Yeah, I think Arsenal is one of the best.
Basketball now pay matches Abasuna. Mame players of the week. I will call a Western Conference and Eastern Conference. And Western Conference. Some of my Oklahoma City. I attend that boy fans. Shai Gorgeous Alexander. No, and a Western Conference player of the week. And after Eastern Conference, you know, one from Miami Heat. Quatana, one also a J, a branch of fans, a bum at the pile, one and some other J at James Wadia sitting also. Now, so I Jimmy Butler, Williams Warriors again went to be and you almost say, well, pra, na shot cutting video about real quick. I'm say, one more day, not to share among former from Jimmy Butler, and I want to corner her jump. Paweno, yes, you go to J. Nanum, Anna Steph Curry, and so that's what just one more bomb person who could just can and conquer fast. Kese bi ansoma because sabe Jimmy Butler and some prana ha jumpa and to staff mo nyina no ehwe no say wa bra Golden State takwata na ye fa no say Butler so prana e scan abana chesanioma and some are positive kakra wa bra no pray no ye den update and the aka nyina no and some at ya ye fa si ya ba 9:30 ya ba 9:30 ya aka nyina no and some ababa to so na no pay betway and some betway say yanka just betway rewards and ye o course what na what points all protein kama or be converted at the highest canafe also the be a check for 8 years and above and some betway adama no pay no yaren some and so ya ba yan kwama 9:30 ya bana ya ba to so and so the for uja for my na okay oh my god okay
we on number 3
you're correct.